We are at the North Fork Sauk trailhead and we are attempting a single push summit and ski of Glacier Peak. It is 8:45 p.m. on June 6th. We are so Alpine starting that it is still light out, but the reason we're doing this is because the high in the valley tomorrow is 86 degrees, and so we want to summit as early as possible. We're anticipating this effort will take us around 24 hours, and there were a lot of cars in the parking lot, which is already better than last time. We tried this about 2 months ago. The less said about that, the better.
The bridge is icy and the railing stops in the middle, so we put crampons on our trail runners.
I just post-holed up to my thigh. This might be the dumbest idea I've ever had in my life. So we're feeling very excited and ready to go. Starting to get dark. Lovely little trail through the woods. Sort of rolling ups and downs. 45 minutes in, just put on the headlamp. We're just cruising along. Two hours in, and we are passing what the map says is Mackinac Shelter.
I am devastated to report that my foot is now wet.
An uphill slog. We're not on snow yet. Our packs are heavy. We're sweaty. We're in a bit of a lull morale-wise. Oh, we just popped out of the woods. Hold on.
Let's see the turnaround point.
How you feeling, Evan?
Tired. Now 3 hours in and had our first packs off break and pee break, and I'm having some caffeine. But we're crushing our time from last time thanks to the lack of post-holing, so happy about that.
First snow of the day, hell yeah, we're going skiing, even though it doesn't look like it yet. Evan's pack was 50 pounds, so I have gotten the sense he's dragging a little bit.
At the beginning, I was carrying 5 liters of water just to be very sure that we would have plenty. But we've passed so many water sources and have filters that I'm gonna empty out the extra.
Ditching 5 pounds will make him feel a lot better. We're in a suboptimal combination of having sweat a bunch in the wind-sheltered forest, and now we're out in the open in the wind. 4 hours and 24 minutes in, and we are walking through White Pass. We took 15 minutes, put on our beacons, put on our skis, ditched our trail runners in the heather, and now it's a ski day, baby. It's getting a little bit heinous. I'm feeling frustrated with the skis on and off. Popped over the ridge and it's kind of windy and it's kind of hard to tell where we're going. And like there's just a steep traverse we have to do and it's hard to see because it's so dark.
It's 3:15 and we've been going for 6.5 hours. We took our ski crampons off so that we'd be faster across the flat to Glacier Gap. Glacier Gap is in sight, and we can finally see Glacier Peak consistently with the horizon getting lighter and lighter.
We have made it to Glacier Gap in 7 hours and 45 minutes, and I am so happy with our timing. You can see the amazing colors in the sky, and we've made it through the dark part of the night, and I'm just full of gratitude to be here with Evan. Everything was worth it to be here at this time of day, at this moment. I do mean napping for 52 minutes yesterday and staying up all night to walk through the night, but I also mean getting up early to train for years, have my fitness be at this level, and all the sacrifices that I've made to be able to do this. And I do not say this lightly, but we could not summit and this would still be one of the best days of my life. We have about 2,700 feet to go. So I think
we might not make it at the rate that I'm taking pictures.
I think that we'll make it. This section is a real slog. We had to come across kind of a steep side hill, and we're both dragging a little, so I'm bringing in some emergency snacks. About 9 hours in, and it's getting hard, as predicted. But as long as I keep moving, I'm gonna get to the summit. And that is what I keep telling myself. And there's plenty of beautiful distractions around. You hear the magnet? You're having a nap?
Honestly, it'll be fine. I think we'll just rip this whole ridge back down to Glacier Gap.
You can see all the way to the Olympics. Those are the brothers. It's so weird because on one hand my mouth is so dry and I feel nauseous and like this is just really hard and I'm exhausted, but on the other hand I'm in the prettiest place ever, so like it's just, yeah. 10 hours and 15 minutes in, we made it to the saddle next to Disappointment Peak. So there's Glacier and we just had 1,500 feet to go. That section was tough. All right, took a little break, sunscreened up, ate a snack. I'm vlogging, what?
Look, see that group of six? Sorry.
Oh, yeah, I do. They're far away. This is a long day. Oops, I'm still recording, LOL. We took a break. We put on glacier glasses and sunscreen. We A-framed, and now it's the final push. So slow and steady, 1,500 feet. We can do it. Well, I just pooped in a bag for the first time. It was a pretty easy process actually. Had a nice wag bag. It was huge, so it fit over my butt. And I feel much better, so just got to struggle through the summit now. I think Evan's having a hard time, judging by the way that he's sitting right now. So hopefully we'll be able to make it. We're pretty close. are just having such a hard time moving our bodies. Like getting out of breath instantly. I think maybe we're really tired and or haven't eaten enough. We're getting that sulfur smell, as you do on active volcanoes. And I had a moment where I was like, uh-oh, I hope my poop bag didn't burst. But it's just the volcano. That's the summit. Like, we are right there. Evan and I have reached the summit of our fifth and final Washington volcano, Glacier Peak, in 12 hours and 20 minutes from our start at the trailhead. This is such a special moment. We've come a long way since our first attempt at a volcano on St. Helens, when we went on a horrible weather day and had to turn around halfway because it was a whiteout and warming too rapidly. We've learned a lot of lessons along the way. Feeling so grateful to be here, grateful that our bodies were able to do this, and that we got to do it together. We have spent about 20 minutes on the summit, soaking it in, eating snacks, etc. And now it's time to ski down. Got anything you want to say, Evan?
This has just been an awesome day. Really, really hard. Definitely the hardest thing I've ever done so far, but super rewarding.
I would just like to say, in case it's ever come into question, that I love skiing. Well, we've skied down about half an hour and already 3,000, maybe 4,000 feet almost, and stuffing snow in the helmet to stay cool. It's very hot, so I'm very happy with our start time. Go both ways. 13:45 in, we are back to Glacier Gap. We're thinking we're probably just gonna downskin so that we don't have to deal with transitioning a bunch of times. The snow's hot, so it's not like the skiing is super good anyway. As we trudge back up over this last ridge, my watch just clicked past 10,860 vert, which was my current personal best until today. And that's only gonna grow more with the rolling hills on the way out. We're back on top of the ridge. This will be our last view of Glacier. It's a little bit grueling, but thankfully it's mostly downhill for the rest of the way out.
I didn't say anything.
Well, we made it back to our shoes and we saw a marmot, so things are looking up. My feet are very waterlogged, and I think Evan and I are both a little bit grumpy. 16 hours and 45 minutes in. We have changed back into sneakers. So now we just have, I think, like 9 miles to run out of here. We are passing the Mackinac shelter again. It's been 18 hours and 40 minutes. We're hanging in there, but things are definitely hurting, and we both really need a nap.
I'm still happy with how today went. Even on the 5-mile walk out in the heat wave.
This is gonna be a brutal couple hours. We are in the last mile of the day. It has been 20 and a half hours, and we're both really tired. This project to climb all the volcanoes in Washington and ski them is something that we have been working on for 4 years, and it's really exciting that we've completed it. And I am full of gratitude for all the lessons I've learned along the way. This project has helped me appreciate my body and stop worrying about how much I weigh, because I just value so much what it can do climbing up these mountains and skiing them. It's helped me learn to be patient with weather windows and accept the fact that sometimes you can train really hard and the stars just don't align, and that's life. And it's also been really fun and an awesome thing to do with Evan. So thanks for watching. I wanted to make this last volcano super memorable, which is why we did this ridiculous single push and did it on skis, because we've skied all the others. And yeah, I'm not sure what my next nonsense will be, but it'll be something fun and outside. So, you know, smash that subscribe button. And yeah, thanks for watching.